Welcome everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope all is well. And drop in the chat where you're coming from and what you guys do. Also, what's your biggest why? Good to see everybody. Welcome. All right. Today, who here want to make six-figure income almost passively with only working a few hours a week, huh? That's what we're gonna be talking about today, especially with furnishing as well as one of our focus today too. Okay. So how you can save thousands of dollars on furnishing and also maximize your profit for furniture, and what's the difference between corporate housing versus um, Airbnb and also vacation rental. This is totally different than vacation rental. And it's good to see you guys here as well. See everybody. And I'm also going live on all the other social media platform too. So there you go. All right. Yeah, Agnes from Dallas, welcome. LA, Aura from LA, okay. That's interesting. I'm actually, so I'm bounced between Dallas and LA. I'm in LA right now. Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Good to have you. What's your big why for being here? Without the why, we're not going to do whatever it takes to make it happen. So love to learn about your why. Yeah, financial freedom, taking care of your mom, dad. Who's the one person that you will fight for? Because you're gonna do more for other people than you do for yourself. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yep. More passive than short-term rental. Yep, short-term is definitely not passive, very active. Okay. Take my real estate business to the next level. Good. Give back and help others. I like that. Yeah, it's about giving back, fulfilling. Fulfillment is not about getting, it's about giving. The more we can give to other people, the more we can contribute and grow. That's when we feel the most alive, right? Have you ever like made progress in something, anything, and you feel so much happy, right? Progress equal happiness. So I want to applaud you guys for being here today, taking the time out your busy day to be here with us and make progress into your personal life. So, give yourself a pat on the back, everybody. Pat yourself on the back. Now, applaud yourself. It's just not easy to get out of your comfort zone and be, and take your financial freedom seriously. Okay. Good job. All right. I'm gonna go straight into our slides here. We're gonna talk about how furnishing for higher profits in corporate housing. Okay. So why is it attractive to do this business? What's the difference between this versus short-term rental or long-term rental? And how do you get the corporate clients? And what's the furniture that the corporate clients need that is different from short-term, right? So first thing first, I gotta get you guys to understand midterm versus short-term, okay? So just a quick 1-minute version of my backstory. I was an immigrant from Vietnam, came over here, sleep on a mattress of one mattress, 4 people, mom, dad, me, and my sister. Thought the way to get financial freedom, the American dream is what? Go to school, get a good grade, you heard this before, right? Become a doctor, lawyer, and then everything will work out. So that's why I did. Spend the entire, like all my 20s to go to school, become a doctor in pharmacy and MBA, and thought I might have made it. Become one of the top pharmacy of the year award for a Fortune 1 company. And then I found out that they give me more work, same amount of pay, very much like a 2% raise, and they cut my tech hours by half. So I was like, this is BS. I'm gonna do something else. So I did long-term rental, but it took me like years to save up to buy a long-term rental, and then it's only cash flowing like $200-300 a month. And I was like, at this rate, I'm gonna need like 30 long-term rental to make 10K a month. Wow, if it took me 3 years to buy one, it's going to make me like 100 years. I don't want to wait 100 years. Okay. So I did short term. Back in the day, it was like 10, 12 years ago when Airbnb just got started. So we were banking it with a lot of money with short term. And then I found out about an idea that you don't have to own the property to make money from it. You can just arbitrage. So then I scaled to 20-something short term rental, got my freedom. However, I found out that I have a job instead of a business, a passive lifestyle, like passive income lifestyle. So I then quickly pivot, ask myself better questions. Who is my ideal client, right? My ideal client are not a short-term vacationer who every weekend check in and out, because every weekend I was managing like 20-something check-in, 20-something check-out. It was a nightmare of a weekend, like no more weekend. And when I quickly realized that corporate clients are the one who stay for months instead of days, also insurance clients who stay for months instead of days, and they need a place to stay while their home get damaged. So it's actually a really nice thing for us to provide for people. It's a home away from home, right? So that's when this whole industry got, vamp up, because I got my success. I also, because I switched mostly to midterm rental during COVID, my company survived while 99.99% of the biggest short-term rental company closed down business. That's why I tell people, you're building a short-term rental business, it's like you're building a castle on sand, because the next storm will come, right? You don't know when, nobody does, but every 8 to 10, 12 years, something came, like 9/11. Or the vacation rental shut down, travel industry shut down. COVID happened, industry, the whole like vacation rental shut down. So I don't want a business where it's like that. My company survived not because I am great, but I pretty much, God bless me with switching over to corporate clients who they stay for months, and they also most likely extend. We have like a 90% extension rate, which is ridiculous. When you compare that to short-term rental, you got more like a 2% extension rate. And even if they extend for like 2-3 days, which it doesn't make that big of a difference for the bottom line, right? When we have an extension, we have an extension for months at a time, right? So, and when you talk about eviction, where I short-term rental, I had to deal with a bunch of drug, alcohol, party, people going to music festival and party their ass off, and they don't care about nothing. They're on drugs, they're on alcohol, right? I had to deal with all of that. And I was like, this is a mess. I don't want that. With corporate, it's different. We're talking about, nurses, we're talking about medical professionals, we're talking about IT people who have jobs and they don't want to lose their job, I mean, don't get me wrong, they will go out and rent the vacation rental down the street and party down there, but not at our home, because they don't want to lose their job. So that's why we have, guess how many evictions we have over the last 9 years doing this? Put down in the chat if you want. Yes, right. Yeah. Exactly. If you got 0, you are absolutely right. Okay. So I mean, if you're in the real estate landlord game and for any length of time, if you have just a couple of few eviction, you'll be really blessed. I mean, we didn't have any without hundreds of students as well nationwide. I haven't heard of any eviction with corporate or insurance clients either. Why? Because these are companies, these have money, and also insurance have contract. They are obligated to pay, by the insurance, right? So they have to pay, and a lot of times they pay upfront as well. So longer stays, usually like average 3 to 6 months, short term, like 3 to 6 days, as you know. So they cut down, midterm rental cut down your workload by 20 times because the length of stay is about 20 times longer, you see? So it's just common sense, right? Tenants are professional, they take care of the properties, a lot less management. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be managing in and out every few other days. I want to, they checked in, and I don't hear back from them for months until they check out usually. Okay. They don't even want to see me because they want their privacy. And I love that, and they're not hosting like 16 people, which they don't need like 16 towels, 16 toilet paper, 16, whatever. Okay. They only need it. Like we host like 4 or 5 people at a time and that's it. So we don't even need to replenish the supplies like the vacation rental. It's a lot of money for those supplies and paying for the maid and cleaning every single week with the management cost alone the maintenance of all the supplies could save you hundreds of dollars a month. Like we did the math, about $500-600 a month per property. So you have like 10 property, that's like $5,000-6,000 a month in expenses you would save by doing midterm. What's all the other benefit? So this is an amazing thing. And I really found out how amazing this business is when I was able to travel around the world, retire my mom, cancer survivor, 12 years, God bless her. And she's still kicking today, thank God. And got her the May and the house. So I know I had something that is valuable that I'm supposed to share because I have got my MBA as well. I look at hundreds of different models. I tried and failed at over probably at least 10, maybe 15 businesses. So I look at all kind of model from, trading to day trading to MLM to open my own restaurant and lost hundreds of thousands of dollars to, online e-commerce, Amazon. All these businesses take a lot of work and not a lot of passive income, right? But this renting real estate is the number one way for you to get passive income because it's one of the few, if not the only industry that when you sign up, the clients don't even want to see you, okay? Because everybody want their own privacy. Does that make sense? In any of your other business, your client want to see more of you. They want to have more of you. They want to be with you all the time. With this, hey, just leave me my privacy and I call you when something broken, okay? So, which rarely ever happened, by the way. So, and now they call my manager, not me. So that's why I'm able to just travel around the world and have fun and be here or be wherever I want. I just got back from Santorini, Greece. It was like paradise on earth. And then we decided to stop by Paris for the opening of the Olympics, which happened once every 100 years. so I was like, this is a chance in a lifetime. So we stopped by there and then stopped by see Mariah Carey as well. God bless her as well. So these are the experiences that you don't know when or how you're gonna get it again. You get wait another 100 years for the Olympics. I mean, Mariah Carey, God bless her, she was amazing, but we don't know how long she's gonna be singing for. I mean, so taking care of your parents, taking care of your loved one, your spouse, really like change our lives. This business also changing, more importantly, we're changing hundreds of people's lives across the nation right now with all my students having tremendous results. I really changed their life. Okay, so the other big concept I want to talk about is owning versus renting. Now, I used to think that you have to own real estate to make money from it. Okay, how many here know that you don't need to own real estate to make money from it? You just need to control it. Okay, write this down. You're taking note. You don't need to own anything. You need to control everything. Does Airbnb own any properties? No, right? So Airbnb doesn't own any property, and it beat the Hilton. What took the Hilton 100 years to do, Airbnb did it in like 5 to 10 years. Why is that? Because they know how to leverage OPP, other people properties. That's when you do renting, subleasing is leveraging other people properties. What this means is it's a game changer because I did the math, right? It took me like 3, 4 years to buy a property, to rent it out. It's gonna take me like 30, 40 years to have 10 of them. But when I rent property, I can do 2 a month. It's gonna take me like 5 months to get 10 of them. The cost is significantly less because all you do is pay for first month rent, first month deposit, and furniture. Okay, versus buying, you need to put a big down payment and I'll need rehab, qualify for loan. It's gonna take like 6 months to a year. Versus when you arbitrage, we call it arbitrage, rent to re-rent. You can do this by next week. You can have a property make you money. Also, when you buy a property, location is permanent unless you sell the property. It's going to take you a while to sell it as well. As you know, it's not easy to sell, especially in this market with interest rate and everything. But when you sublease for one home that you buy, you can do like 8 subleasing. So therefore, you can test out 8 different markets. So even if one doesn't work, you have 7 other one that will make you money. Would you want to make money from 8 houses or one house with the same amount of cash? Right, all day long. That's why arbitrage work great. And we teach a lot of our students just do 1 to 2 a month. Within a few months, you make 10K a month or 20K a month, and life is really good when you have that positive cash flow. Trust me. Okay, so let's jump into the furniture part. What furniture appeal to corporate housing tenants? Dressers, comfortable bed, pet-friendly stuff, and also good lighting. What does this mean? Because the dresser, people stay for months, so they do need a nice dresser. They need comfortable bed because that's the most important thing for these professionals to able to sleep, right? Able to have a good night's sleep. Some of them even work nighttime, so you got to make sure it's comfortable bed. Also pet friendly, because we host insurance family, and insurance families, they usually have a pet. So that's the difference between us and hotel, because most family with pet, they cannot go to hotel, right? And with this, you need a place, you need a backyard, you have a backyard, you can have your pet running around. And as you know, it's very important for that. Okay, so with pet, I'm gonna bring in my helper today. His name is Nugget. I love him. Okay. So this is like our baby, right? You see how cute it is, okay? So that's why it's so important for you to have a pet-friendly place for the little animals. And that will really make a big difference when you rent out to people, right? Because that's why there's a whole industry, because people cannot like stay with a pet in a hotel. You know how it is. It's very hard. Anyway. All right, so let me go to the next one. How much budget should I budget for furniture? We are looking at about maybe 7 to 8K fully furnished, maybe 5K if you like search for like good deal on Facebook Marketplace or something. You don't have to buy brand new stuff unless it's the mattress. Okay, mattress you can buy brand new. Okay. But other things you can buy pre-owned that are not that old, but that does have to be brand new. So, and we have the checklist, everything you need to have, and all the top places for you to get the most out of your buck. Also, we can teach you how to get people to furnish it for you, so you don't have to, spend a lot of time doing it. Okay. So yeah, like pre-owned, like estate sales or any kind of even outlet store with a clearance section, save you a lot of money. What are the must-have amenities in furnishing a corporate housing business rental? Number 1, mirrors and fake plants. You can never have enough mirrors and fake plants. You know why? Anybody know why? Put down in the chat. You know what? Okay. because natural sunshine, natural sunlight will help people be happier. And we were meant to live in the garden. You know, remember we were born in the garden of Adam and Eve. It's a garden. It's not a brick box like we are stuck in like most of the time now. So even if you can't have, you know, we can't take care of live plants because it's really hard. But you can have fake plants. So, you know, imagine like this picture right here. You take out all the plants, take out the mirrors, you know, you just have the chairs and the table. It looked like a prison almost, you know. But when you put the plants, put the mirrors in there, it's just transform the space. You see what I'm saying? So that's very, very important. Also, kitchenwares, like people stay for a long time, right? Months. So you got to have the blender. You got to have full, like full capabilities in the kitchen. They're gonna be cooking. That's one of the reason why they rent your home instead of hotel, because they can cook and save a ton of money in cooking, and also grill in the backyard, that kind of thing. Rice cooker, I recommend that. Kettle, I'm Asian, so there you go. Okay, so blackout curtains is a must as well, you know, because most of these corporate professionals are very tired from work, and sometimes they have to work at nighttime, and in the daytime they sleep, you know, like nothing, right? So you need blackout curtain, you need noise reduction fan. Those are very, very important. What are the better options for furnishing MTR? Oh, memory foam mattresses. Okay, that's one of the hack right there. You can get like 10-inch memory foam mattresses from like Amazon, Walmart, whatever. But brand new. Don't ever buy used mattresses. Okay, it's the worst thing you can do. Don't ask me why. You know, it's I mean, I got what do you call it? And also headboard are not made out of real wood either, because you know we bought a headboard that made out of real wood from a really bad, like dirty place, and we had bed bugs, and we had to like throw away the entire house furniture and refund the client. It was a mess. It cost about $10,000 to clean up that mess. You don't want to have that $10,000 mistake, so there you go. Okay, but memory foam mattresses you can get 10-inch, and it's feel like luxury hotel. Okay, and it doesn't cost much. You can use stainless steel equipment. And the good thing about arbitrage or co-hosting or managing other people is you don't have to spend a lot of money to renovate. I was just on the phone with a lady today. She renovated a home. Oh my God, she was going crazy. She got a plumber driving her nuts. She got the cabinet guy driving her nuts, and like paying like $10,000 for this, $5,000 for that. It's just crazy, and take like, you know, 6 months, a year. And it's always standard. Let somebody else handle all that mess. Like, I don't want to deal with that. Okay. You can cherry pick the one they already went through all of that, put their life savings on buying a property usually, or two. Why don't you just help them get clients, manage it for them, or rent it out and re-rent it out? And it's a win-win for both people, and you don't have to go through all of that. Does that make sense? So it's a lot better that way, right? There you go. Are there any specific brands that recommend for furnishing corporate rental? Yes, we have checklists, best practices. You can save thousands of dollars. You can have anything you need prepared to enroll in our community. Okay. At this point, hey, Rianne, make sure you put more of the schedule our call slides in the slide. It's missing that. Okay. So at this point, I would like to invite you to schedule a call with our top advisor in our community. Is what make a difference. We are giving an hour free consultation, literally an hour. So please take it seriously. We're gonna have an hour away from our family to take it, teach you how to do this, analyze your property, whatever it is that you need to do. Okay. So, and also you have a spouse or a business partner, please schedule a time where it is good for you guys as well. So we're looking for three things. Not just everybody can join us. Number one is being coachable. If you're not coachable, I cannot help you. Okay. So gotta be a 9 or 10 in coachability. Number two is have a positive mental attitude. Okay. Number three is being a giver, not just a taker. So if that sounds like you, click on the link below, book a call with us. And I also open up my calendar for a few hours this week. So if you are lucky enough, you will have me. If you are luckier, you also have my advisor, Michael Harris, that has been tremendous, helping us as well. So actually, maybe bring Michael Harris on here real quick and say hi to everybody. Michael, you able to jump on and say hi real quick? All right.
I can jump on real quick.
Yeah. Your lighting is not good.
Yeah, my lighting is not going good today. It's kind of it went out. So my apologies on the lighting, but
All right.
yeah, my name is Michael. I'm one of Dr. Chau's advisors, just like he was saying. And you know, when you guys book one of those calls, I'm one of the individuals that'll be helping you guys out and going through that consultation with you guys. But just a little bit about me. I've been with Dr. Chau and the team for a little while now, a couple years actually, and I actually started off as a student, which was really cool. And now I'm a part of the team, able to help individuals like you guys, you know, achieve that next level of success that you're looking for. So, you know, plug in, ask questions like you guys have been doing, but looking forward to talking to you guys on the other side.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Michael is a real good guy, and you know, have tremendous integrity. And I will put my team up against anybody. Okay, we got really good people here that are faith-based, Christian community, and helping a lot of people as well. Okay, so look forward to see you guys inside of our group, inside of the class as well. And now we're going to talk about the formula for corporate housing. How much you should charge? What are some? Oh, and by the way, stay to the end because I will have time for your questions at the end. So, and also, the longer you stay, the more secrets I can give you. Okay, the more value you being here. So you never know. Maybe I give out some free bonus or something. Okay, so you gotta stay to the end to know what that is. All right. So formula for corporate housing arbitrage. This is the formula: first month rent plus deposit. Anywhere in the country could be about 5,000 to 7,000. Buy furniture or rent furniture. Either way, if you buy the furniture about 7 to 9K, you can charge the client about 2 times the rent plus or minus utilities. This will mean about 200% return on investment because on average, you earn about $2,000, $3,000 per month per property. So when how many here want 10K or 15K a month? Then you need is just 5 properties make you that money. Okay, if you do 1 a month, that's 5 months away. If you do 2 a month, that's only 3 months away. If you want 20 to 30K a month, then you just do 10 properties, and now you add it. You know, that's it. So take a screenshot of this, share it, whatever, social media, I don't care. Get more people to know about this because this is the rule of thumb formula that really helped a lot of people, and it's pretty simple. It took me a while to figure out, but it's simple when you figure it out, and now you just got to follow it. And then co-hosting is managing other people's property, basically. So what's the formula for that? So which co-hosting you earn about half what you earn with arbitrage, but there's like no risk, really not much risk involved because you're not putting in the money for the down payment or the rent or the furniture, right? So your initial expense is pretty much zero. You don't even need to buy the furniture. The landlord will pay for that. You can charge 2 times the rent plus utility, and then you can charge the landlord 20% for your management services. So that will be like infinite return on investment. Okay. So, you know, $700 to $1,600 per month on average per property of profit. So you have 5 properties, you have about 3,500 to 8,000 a month. So you have 10 properties, you can make about 7,000 to $16,000 a month. Okay. So there's pros and cons with co-hosting. If you don't have a lot of money, I would do co-hosting. If you have some funds set aside, I would do arbitrage, or why not do all of them? You know, I did all. I buy properties, arbitrage, management, you know, and let's see which one is better fit for you. But depending on where you're at and what area of life you're in, what stage, you know, we will decide that on the call too and guide you in the right direction as well. Okay, the fast method, you can start and scale a successful rental business using lease properties or other people's properties, okay? The fast method is a proprietary system that I come up with 4-step method. F is find the right location. A is to ask to sublease. S is set up to stand out. T is to tap into the corporate client, okay? Find the right location, right? How many here know that real estate is about location, location, location? So most people out there, they tell you need a ton of software, a ton of research. With us, we base it on some simple but predictable secrets that we have. One of them being the 3 H's: highways, hospitals, and hotel, in that order. Why? Because highways are built by the government. They know the path of progress. So you want to follow the big guys, right? The government, nothing is bigger than the US government. Follow them. Secondly, hospital, healthcare is the second biggest guy. If they drop 100 million to $1 billion to a hospital, usually actually a hospital nowadays costs like $1 billion to open. It's no joke. They're gonna do their market analysis and location research. Why do we have to do more research when we can leverage their research? You see what I'm saying? Hospital. Hotels is the third biggest guy, okay? Hotel will drop 100 million, 10 million at least to build a hotel resort. Boom. If you're within about 5-10 minutes within the 3 H's, when 2 highway intersect too, by the way, is very important. 2 big major highway intersect. You got 4 pieces of pie like this picture. On one of those 4 pieces of pie where hotel, hospital congregate, that's the piece of pie you want to be on. Make sense? Be on the right side of the track. The good thing about arbitrage and co-hosting is you don't have to spend a fortune to buy into the A plus neighborhood with A plus good school, all of that, because it costs you like hundreds of thousands of dollars or more than regular houses in B neighborhood. But when you arbitrage, you can just rent it. It doesn't cost much more, like a few $100. Or you can manage it, which doesn't cost you anything, right? So you can pick and choose the right location for what you want to do. And that's what I love about what we do, is provide the opportunity, lower the barrier of entry, where everyday regular people, I mean, we have teenagers, single mom, truck driver, make 6-figure income within less than a year, okay? 6 months to a year. So I'm sure if they can do it, I'm sure you can too. But they don't have any experience. All right, as to sublease, most people tell you to pitch the landlord on your own and then pitch them Airbnb, which is, okay, I would never pitch people to do Airbnb because everybody and their grandma is doing Airbnb. Why would they need you? And secondly, you know, Airbnb was good about 5-10 years ago, but nowadays you tell everybody, hey, can I Airbnb your property? They can be like, click, because everybody know about it. So what we do is we do corporate housing. That's the difference. It's the blue ocean versus the red ocean of vacation rental. If you click on beyondchn.com, this is our corporate housing network. It's one of the largest corporate housing network in America. I founded it, and with a group of amazing people, we have developed this over 100+ members nationwide with hundreds of properties. So imagine your property, your company be listed on here. This is how you can get the corporate clients. This is how you can leverage yourself with instant credibility instead of they're going to ask you, hey, how many properties have you done, right? You don't want to like, hey, it's my first one, click, or it's my second one, click, or even if my fifth one. Usually they're like, with us, you can ethically say we are a part of a nationwide corporate housing network. We have done over hundreds of properties with 100 direct partners and group of coaches, or combined 20 years experience. What questions you got? You see, it's a big difference when you put it that way, right? People are going to take you more seriously, and then they check out our website with your website, feature on here as our partners. That's the secret, is to not do things by yourself, because you don't want to go to war by yourself, right? If you're going to go to war by yourself, are you going to win? I don't think so, okay? That's why we want to go to war. We want to go to war with an army. And if you don't have an army, leverage my army. It took me years to build. You don't have to take years to build it. Just leverage mine. Okay. So that's why it's so powerful that people get tremendous result to be a part of our community. Again, with you want to join our community or have any questions or that take advantage of that free consultation call, schedule a call with us. The link again is in the chat. To drop a link again for people. And if you're watching online, you can just DM us, schedule a call or click on the link in my bio. Okay. All right. So do it as a team, do it as an army. Okay. That's so important, right? Okay. And then the S is set up to stand out. So we mentioned a few things today that set up to stand out. Other things is you want to have a grill. You want to have a fancy in the backyard for the pet. You know, you don't need a pool in this. Vacation rental, you might need to, but this you don't really need to. So that's lower a lot of your maintenance costs, right? Maintaining it. You don't really need a game room for this. I know vacation rental, you need a game room. So with this, you can cut down a lot of costs versus vacation rental because it's pretty simple. I like it because people need a nice place to just sleep and go to work. They don't need a theme room or, a party room, right? So anyway, tap into corporate clients. How do you get to corporate clients? This is probably the biggest question. So most people will tell you list on Airbnb and VRBO and maybe Furnish Finder. I love them all and I make money from all of those platforms, but there's a lot better way to get direct booking because Airbnb, VRBO, they take a big chunk of your profit, like 50% of your profit, So why do that when you can have direct booking where you can keep all that money for yourself? So we, as a collective of over 100 plus operators nationwide doing this day in, day out, we have tested probably over 1,000 different sources, companies by now. And we have distilled down to only 30 something legit, like serious corporate insurance companies or platform that will give you consistent client that has been proven and tested within our community. And this is the most important thing. So you can do it two ways. One way is by yourself, the hard way, go out there and bang the phone, and I can tell you how to do it. You call the human resource department of all of these companies, and you tell them what you do with the corporate housing, and then you build your list that way. It's a very long and bloody road. Trust me, I've done that a long time ago, okay? Or you can just leverage what we have, the collective community, and test it 1,000 sources already, and you just book your properties in our top 30 something sources and call my 30 something connections to get your corporate clients. Either way, it's up to you. Whatever way you want to do it, I believe in everybody. Everybody can do this themselves, right? Because I know that a lot of you guys are even smarter than me or anybody. I'm not the smartest. I'm not the sharpest either, but I do know that we'll be stronger as a collective, right? As a group. And I know how to leverage to get to where I want to go fast. If you want to go fast, come with us. Okay. If you want to get to your destination, your dream financial freedom, making 20, 30K a month within your first year doing this, come with us. If you want to try it yourself and do it yourself, because maybe, like you think you can do everything yourself, then do it. Most of the time, people will come back to me after a few years and like, oh, I should have listened to you. What do I do next? And then you can enroll into our community then, okay? That's up to you too, because that happened a lot. Because it's really hard to trying to figure out all this yourself, especially when you have a full-time job. We design our programs specifically for people that are too busy, that only have a few hours a week. That's all it takes for this business, really. It's just a few hours a week, and you can manage it remotely. Okay. All right, so how to do co-hosting? Co-hosting is when you manage properties for other people. So this is very important. If you don't have a lot of money, you want to pay attention because this is your ticket to financial freedom. The rent of vacant home, let's say 3,000, you can usually sublease it for about 6,000, so double the market rent. You will make about 20% for managing. So you make about 1,200 bucks minus utilities, also 10% vacancy or buffer. The total net rent to the owner is 3,700. The extra cash flow to the owner now is $700. So they used to make, most long-term landlord only make 10% of traditional rent. So traditional rent is $3,000. So they used to make $300. Does that make sense? A traditional long-term rental. After mortgages, expenses, everything. Now they make an extra 700 add on to the 300. Now they're making $1,000 in cash flow net. That is triple their cash flow. That's a huge for any investor client. When you can triple their bottom line, that's ridiculous. Triple the return on investment. So it's a win-win for both of you and them. Make sense? Now, step 2 is you solve the landlord problems or challenges. If the owner manages the property, the tenants can squat at their property for 3 to 12 months. Eviction take a lot of time, money, energy. I don't want to deal with that. It's a nightmare. God bless you. I don't want to wish that for my worst enemies. And then you have to maintain the property with toilets, with fixing it to make any profit. And usually most of them don't even make any profit because they have to save to rehab the property after the mom and pop leave or another eviction happen. With us, we have corporate clients versus mom and pop. So 0 eviction for the last 9 years, by the way. Again, that's ridiculous. With hundreds of properties, with all my students, I never heard of anybody had eviction for corporate or insurance client that follow our formula. Okay, if they stray off the formula, if they stray off the path that we've laid down, yeah, they're gonna have some crazy stuff happen. But with corporate or with insurance, they are solid. Why? Because companies, they are not going to jeopardize their reputation or their company for a few $1,000. They're just going to pay you, get their employees out if they misbehave, right? So they don't want to harness their reputation, which is everything for a company these days. And with insurance clients, insurance have the money to pay, right? Insurance pay ahead of time, many times, you know, and insurance obligated to pay. And then you double or triple their profit when we manage. So check this out. The owner, not only they don't have to deal with evictions, the maintenance much, and no profit, they're also making 2 to double or triple their profit. And we manage everything. You manage everything for them, which is whisper. It's not a lot of management because you're doing midterm, not short term. Okay. They think you're doing a lot because it's short term, technically, but you're not. Okay. Literally, the client check in, they stay for 3 months, 6 months. Something broken, they call my manager. My manager sends somebody to fix it. They don't even call me. Okay. And if something like shit hit the fan, then they call me, which rarely ever happen. Okay. So just let you know, a few hours a week is all you need to manage this business of tens of properties. Okay. Pitch the landlord. How do you pitch the landlord? How would you like to double or triple the cash flow while I do all the work? Okay. Take a picture of this, write this down. This is like gold right here. Okay. Because if you don't know how to pitch the landlord, you're not going to get properties. Okay. And you're not gonna get financial freedom. You don't know how to do this. So I'm giving you like the best pitch I can think of right now. Is who wouldn't want to double or triple their cash flow while somebody else do all the work? Remember, guys, you only need a couple of landlords to achieve your financial freedom. For example, one landlord give me like 10 of his properties or his that he managed, right, over the years. 10 properties, meaning you can make about $20,000 a month from one source. you know, after a couple of good connection, good landlord, the rest of the properties will come from referral, because we will teach you how to become their best and last tenant that they will ever have, because you're gonna be having corporate clients taking care of their properties. So don't ever give up on this, okay? You only need really a couple of good connections, even just one, to make your 10K a month and your life change forever. All right, how to manage and scale. So you give them monthly reports, you ask with follow, rinse, repeat, scale. Okay, arbitrage financial freedom formula. First month you do one properties, you make 2K a month on passive income. This is just nationwide average. If you're in California and New York, you're gonna make more like 3, 4, 5. We have students who make 7K a month in profit in California. So it's just depending on where you're at. The more you know, in the expensive area, the more you can make actually. So it's actually really cool. But you know, you got to risk a little bit more, but it's still really good. So by month 2, you do 2 properties, now you're 6K a month. Month 3, you do another 2, now you're 10K a month. By month 6, you should have 11 properties, making you 22K a month in almost passive income. If you do nothing else, check this out, guys. That's 264K a year. That's what most doctors make without like a big, you know, without going to school for 10 years and have a bunch of student loans, you know, and that's $2.6 million. If you do nothing else in 10 years, that's legacy money that you can have for your family. Now you scale this out for the whole year, you're gonna have about 20 something property make you about 46K a month in passive income. That's $500,000 a year, about $5 million in 10 years that you can really retire. Okay. So that's it. The holy grail to anybody have any idea what's the holy grail to financial freedom is? The holy grail to financial freedom. It's not your job, okay? It's not your side hustle, your business. For me, or what I learned, the best definition, the best way to get financial freedom is you have multiple sources of income that make you money while you sleep. And I look at, you know, again, I have my MBA, I look at hundreds of different models and try a ton of them. Most businesses, you don't make money while you sleep. Okay, you look at any kind of brick and mortar business, restaurant, dry cleaner, we done all of that. You make money by serving clients all the time, and it's the toughest thing. And then it's got better when you go to like e-commerce, of course, but there's so many competition out there that you don't really make money while you sleep. In your sleep, you got to think about how you outcompete your competition. Okay, only in real estate where you can really make money while you sleep, and where people actually sleep at your property, literally you make money while they sleep at your property. There you go. And it's inflation proof. It's actually, inflation actually help you make more money because you're the landlord, and AI proof. Now you tell me another business where you can do that. With AI hacking everything, right? The only thing that AI, most of the jobs you're gonna know today are gonna be replaced in the next 10 years by AI. Hint, hint. Okay. So the one thing AI cannot hack is where you and I be sleeping tonight. Make sense? We all need a place to sleep. The more successful you are, the more space you want. There you go. And more people are coming to the US than ever before. So real estate is a win-win-win-win-win all around. The challenge with real estate is most people don't have enough money to buy 10 houses to make a difference. They buy one house every 3-4 years, big deal, make $300 a month, you know? But when you know how to leverage other people's properties, then the world is your oyster, basically, with this. And when you know how to manage or co-hosting other people's property, imagining you after a year now having 20 houses make you money while you sleep, instead of depending on your job. See, I was a pharmacist, I'm making 6-figure income. I thought I was high roller, and then I look at my bank every month, as I wasn't, okay? But I kept on thinking in my mind, if something happened to me, what happened to my income? Gone, right? It's completely trading my time for money, trading your life for money, which is the most dangerous thing you can do if 100% of your income is depending on your job or your one business. That's more like you have to be there, okay? And by the way, you don't really have a business until you can like actually like just sleep at home and make money from it. Okay. Like you can travel the world and make money from it. That's when you really have a real business. Okay. Otherwise you have more like a job. Okay? Like I know many, I've done it myself. I have my mom and dad did dry cleaning. I went and also opened a restaurant and that was the dumbest thing I can ever do. Don't ever do that. Any kind of brick and mortar business is not a job, basically. So anyway, with this though, you can co-host, and I know what you're thinking. Oh, I don't want to, maybe dealing with people, managing people, it sucks. Okay, it's not. It does. It's not like nothing is free. Okay, nothing is like you sleep and the money roll in the bank. No, but this is like the lowest amount of work you need to put in for the amount of money you're getting paid. Okay. So you can't commit 5 to 10 hours a week max to make what surgeon make basically, then maybe this is not for you. But anyway, so co-hosting management formula, there you go. So I was saying, imagine you have 20 properties right now. That's 20 sources of income. And if one property's burned down right now, do you really care? That's only 5% of your income. Make sense? But if your income depending solely on your job or your business, if something happened to it, do you care? Yeah. You might lose beyond the street or something. You see, so when you have multiple sources of income backed up by real estate, that's your holy grail to financial freedom. Make sense, guys? I really hope you get that. There's one thing you can get that, because that is what will set up your family for the future. It help you sleep at night. It's help you, help hundreds of people traveling around the world, being with their kids, and financial freedom is not just about money freedom. It's about not just time freedom either. It's about location freedom. Okay. As well. And you don't learn this from school, right? So you can literally make money from anywhere with just your phone and travel around the world and manage it from there, which is what I did. All right, so book a free consultation call with us. If you want to have more questions, we can answer more detail. I know I run through a lot of things quickly, and a lot of them a new concept for a lot of people. So that's why we have the one-on-one consultation call. Take advantage of this. We're not charging for this, which we should charge thousands of dollars per hour. I mean, I do charge that, but I'm giving a few hours of my time this week for free. Take advantage of that. Or you can take also, depending on your round robin, you can also get a call with my advisor, top advisor, Michael Harris. So we are the oldest coaching community for midterm rental, right? So you want to be with the winner, you want to be with the right group, this is us. For this industry, I'm basically made history to found the whole industry. And now we're having so many people in this industry, and I want to invite you as well. Our advisor, a graduate of our mentorship. We have a lot of coaches and advisors that have been, a part of our community and become a part of our team after as well, because they know it works. Okay. So we are one of the largest nationwide corporate housing network as well. That way you can get the corporate clients. Okay. So there you go. There you go. Okay. So what is the next step? Step one, you got to get rid of any limiting belief that hold you back from your success. Everybody is 80% of success is mindset. That's what Tony Robbins, the billionaire, teach me, right? All these billionaires behind me, I learned from. 80% is mindset. So everybody usually have fear and doubt, not in other people, but mostly in themselves. That's what holds you back from your success. Well, I'm here to instill that upon you, that We have helped teenager, single mom, truck driver, max 6 figure income. I'm sure if they can do it, you can do it too, okay? You don't need any specific skill sets or experience. You just need to be coachable, have a good attitude, and focus on giving and not just taking. Step 2 is we can help you, basically handhold you through the whole process with the FAST method. We give you weekly mentorship to help you focus, and also learn from in a group setting where you learn best with other people that are doing the same thing you're doing, right? And then you want to build and scale your corporate housing business. So that way you can have travel or do whatever you want to do.
I'm officially leaving my pharmacist career, the job, next month. I'm gonna be drafting my resignation letter. Well, I have other business endeavor as well. So in addition to that, I'm gonna focus on that and then the corporate housing.
That is awesome. How much are you making now?
Well, on average, $20,000. Last month was my biggest month. Of course, I grossed up $50,000.
Wow. How long did it take you to get there?
9 months now.
How long did it take you to be a pharmacist?
Forever.
Single mom.
I actually got 2 appointments on Tuesday for 2 houses.
Nice.
And I made a personal goal to at least get 8 houses before the end of the year. And I'm gonna do everything I can to beat that number.
That's 20K a month, baby.
We started 5 months ago, and since then, an average of 1 every month. I'm at 6 right now. Just talked to another landlord last night. Looks like we'll probably sign number 7 here next week. It's exciting.
This guy is truck driver. How much are we making with this?
About 12,000 a month.
1,000 a month. Yeah,
It's
so peaceful, man. Look at this guy. He's glowing. He got money all over his face, man.
I've been doing about 1 a month, but I think in the next 12 months, I want to do 20 in the next 12 months. So
I'm a realtor in San Antonio. Life before was good, but life now is great. I started in mid-May or something like that. Got my property in June. Took about 2 weeks, furnished it, launched it. Less than 24 hours after that, I got a booking and I've been 100% booked ever since.
Let's go. And how much profit are you making on that property per month?
I net about $3K a month on that property.
Yeah, you're not really doing much of anything, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing nothing. The network you provide, man, the tools you provide, people we're around, we teach us so much knowledge, man.
I met Dr. Chau at one of the Tony Robbins events, and he told me about this business. So I decided to take action right away. My wife really loved this idea. It took me about a couple of weeks. I got the place fixed up. It looked good. The first house, I averaged about $7,000 profit
A month, by the way.
a month. I really like the program. Everything is good. I'm working on my second property. It's just that because I've been doing it for 3 months. So if I would have had 3 houses, I probably would have had another 50K or something in my pocket. So yeah, it's good money, easy money. You'll be in some beach somewhere and just, getting paid. So that's cool.
I am a student with Dr. Chau's mentorship. We finally got our rentals, our arbitrage, so everything's going good. We got our bookings. And yesterday we joined the elite. Honestly, with this, we get to know everything Dr. Chau knows. We get to be personal friends with him. It's so much like education because the value, it's way more than what he says. And in my opinion, it's the greatest thing that he's gonna do for everyone in this room. Thank you, Dr. Chau.
And how old are you?
I'm 15.
Let's go. Boom. 15 years old. If he can do it, I'm sure you can too. Okay. So I'll guarantee we'll coach you until you at least make your initial coaching investment back with us. If it take you longer than a year, then so be it. If it take you 5 years, so be it. We're only gonna charge you for the initial coaching investment, okay? So book a free consultation call with us, one of our top advisor, and we will do everything in our power to help you change your life. All right. All right, let's open up to questions now. So let me check the chat here. If you guys have questions, now is your time to shine. And nice. Van, good job, Van. 15 units, 15K monthly. See? Boom. Good job. There you go. That's how you do it, See, that's why I don't even know who Van is, but congratulations. Love to get to know you for sure. Landlords gotta get paid arbitrage for the win. Okay. Yeah, arbitrage is good. Abdullah, collective, okay? Leverage your credit, hunter, other people property, great work, thanks, brother, appreciate it. Yeah, leverage your credit. If you don't have enough money, we have funding options, funding partners that can get you 50K, 100K to work with easily, okay? And also we have the best for LLCs, tax expert as you can ever have in the whole nation. So you need some of that. Oh, by the way, if you have a job and you don't have a business, do yourself a favor and do this business. By the tax saving alone is ridiculous. Okay. I mean, I help some people who like, shoot, I have a couple who pay like 6-figure in taxes. And I can't believe they don't have a business. Anyway, how do you approach current landlord to spend 7K to refurnish the home with the new? Yeah. So it's all about the pitch and how what's in it for them, right? So when you talk to a landlord to have them pay for the furniture, you want to show them like their return on investment. Remember that example? You show them how to make $1,000 a month instead of $300. Well, in the first year, they're gonna make an extra $7,000, $8,000. So the first year will pay for the whole furniture by itself. The rest of the time is all profit. You see? So it's all about how you frame it. And they are making a lot of money with this business that they're willing to invest. And also, you also can go after people who already have furnished houses that they don't know what to do with. So a lot of time you can target people on Airbnb even. A lot of Airbnb people are mom and pop, they don't know what they're doing, they don't really make profit. Boom. What if you have the corporate sources? You can co-host with them. You leverage my sources, you can make 20% off of that. They already have the furniture. They're already in the business. They just need a corporate clients. And we show you how to do that. See what I'm saying? How much should I need to get started? If you want to do arbitrage, you need about 12 to 20,000, depending on where you live. If you're in LA, 20,000. If you're in Texas or South Carolina, you need about 12,000. Okay. But you're gonna make you make double that in the first year. So you double your money. Now, if you in co-hosting or management, you don't even need any of that money. You can, just use your hustle to get the client. Yes. Good. Okay. Yep. Any other questions out there? And if anybody have their own house or market that you want me to look at, analyze real quick, I am more than happy to do that here for you. Okay. How do you get funding? Okay, book a call, Stephen Porter. Book a call right now. Drop a link in the chat and we will connect you with our partner to do that with, okay? Yes, exactly. You can rent the furniture as well. That's very true. Good job, man. The census breakdown between students and MTR. Era, I'm not sure what you mean by that questions. Okay. I only do apartments of 2 million. Okay. Okay. So everybody have different model. Van model is apartments. We like single family home. And I tell you why, because I done anywhere from 1 unit, one bedroom to 5 bedroom. What I found out a lot with the apartments is a lot of transient people. And it's just hard. And plus there's so many neighbors around. Also the HOA and the condos. I'm sure there are ways you can do it, and I congratulate you for doing that. But for us, we found single family, they leave us alone a lot more. Plus, we love insurance housing. Okay, insurance housing is when family go through disaster, flood, hurricane, fire, and they need a place to stay. Well, they want to stay at a home instead of a hotel, right? So that's why, you know, suburban home work great for us, what we do. And we also found that we make more with the single family home than a smaller unit, right? It's the same amount of work, it's the same amount of lease. Let's say you have a 2-bedroom versus a 4-bedroom house. Of course, a 4-bedroom, you're gonna make more than a 2-bedroom house, right? But for the same amount of work. Okay. Yes, anyway. So you guys definitely want to book this call with us. We have only a couple spots left for the rest of the week. And if you are, then I will see you on the call. If not, we will definitely see you soon, okay? All right, Jeffrey said Grand Rapids, Michigan, I have 3-bedroom home that I want to go corporate housing route, okay? So Grand Rapids, Michigan area, I have a 3-bedroom home. Okay. So you want me to analyze your market? Yeah, I can analyze your market for you. Marcus per bedroom. Okay. So you can lease it out per bedroom, or of course, you know. But our motto is we lease out the whole thing to a corporation, and we make about the same amount of money as lease out per bedroom. The reason why is the co-living space could be tricky because you don't know. It's like a reality show where you put in a bunch of random people into a home and you see what happened, right? Just watch the reality show and you see what happened. Okay. But with us, we rent it out to companies, right? And the whole company will take the entire home. Okay. We'll take the entire home. So we don't have to worry about it. And then they deal with managing whoever, you know, in there. But Jeffrey, I can do grand, or you, I mean, are you able to put your house address or something so I can give you some good advice on it? If not, I can do just do an overall market for you. All right, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Michigan is a hidden gem too, by the way. I know I have a lot of people even close to Detroit and Chicago, and you won't believe it, but they are killing it right now. Been for the last couple of years, actually. Yeah, so this is big enough for what we do as far as the city goes, so that's good. So the first thing we're looking for highways. There's 2 major big highway intersect, and we want to feel out where the hospitals are. Okay. Oh, and then Jeffrey, you want more detail, just book a call with us and I can go into more detail with you when that time comes, okay? So just want to look at the area hospitals, okay? And then hotels. Okay, so with the hotel, we got up north here and down here. Down here is not that great of like, it's more like motel. It's much better if I can have like an area that you want to focus on or the address. But overall, if I'm looking at what's going on out there right now, let's see. Okay, there's some hotel there. There's the river right here. That's good. Good. Okay. So when two highway intersect like this right here, you see how a bunch of hotels around there, and then there's another highway intersect down here. It's very good as well. Okay. And I give you another secret that I like too is Whole Food. I like Whole Food or Trader Joe. If they don't have it, some kind of health food. Okay. Okay, so look like it's down here. Then let me search for Trader Joe. Okay. So there's definitely several spot with this where the highway intersect that you can work with is the north here, where it's two highway intersect. And there was a lot of hotels up here. There's also down here in the southeast area, close to the Gerald Ford International Airport. We have a lot of good action down here as well, as far as, you know, a lot of health company. That's where the good area is. So really is depending on your area too and your address. But the overall market goes, Michigan has been, you know, the cities, some big cities in Michigan has been good as well. Especially when there's snowstorm, which is coming up here, you know, house, pipe, bus, they need renovations, they stay for months. So it's actually good for you, you know, when something like that happens, right? Yeah, we're not looking for tourists, we're looking for corporate companies, okay? Because we're not in the vacation rental business. That's a nightmare of a business, I think. You gotta call at like 2, 3 a.m. sometime. With corporate, you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Now, if you love the vacation rental business, you can do a hybrid model. I mean, we do have several students who do the hybrid model, and you gotta love it though. You gotta love hospitality, vacation rental. So you do it during the hot season, and then which is about 3, 4 months out of the year, and during the rest of the season, you can do corporate rental. Right. So that's why the hybrid model is huge for that. Okay. Yes. Okay. Sounds good. Well, I hope you guys, we are over time here, so look forward to see you guys on the call to you guys book a call with us. Any last questions I can help you with, let me know. But otherwise, I think we're good to go right now. So book a call right here, save that link, and I'll see you on the call. Make sure that you show up on a laptop, undivided attention with your spouse, and we can analyze anything that you need and help you build our game plan for you and your family, okay? So we're gonna end up with our fist in like this, like a team that we have, and we're gonna count down 10 to 1, and we're gonna celebrate freedom, okay? So everybody count down with us. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, Three,
Three.
2, 1. Freedom!
Freedom.
Yes. Celebrate yourself, guys. Good job for being here. Super proud of you guys for taking the step forward, taking care of you and your family. And we do anything in our power to help you. So we'll see you on the call, okay? Okay, God bless. Bye-bye.